Today we're gonna do the EyeScream Beauty Box unboxing for the month of March. The EyeScream Beauty Box goes for $25 every single month. You're gonna get anywhere between 5 and 7 full-size beauty products, and they try to keep it strictly makeup, which is really awesome. This was set in my way so that I can unbox, reveal, and review for you guys. I'm gonna show you all the products briefly, and then we're gonna try to create a makeup look featuring the product. And if you hear little trinkety sounds in the background, Cam's here. Their theme for the month is Lucky to Have You, very green and St. Patty's, super cute. Item number 1 is an eyeshadow base by Bella Pierre, and it goes for $19.
Sorry.
Look, say hi, guys. No, you're not gonna eat anything. There's nothing to eat. Okay. Are you gonna say hi to people or no? Look, people, camera. Oh, who's my big girl? Here you go, your puppet. Wee. Wee. No, we're not gonna swing. Okay, let's do it one time. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2. Oh, now you want to see yourself, huh? Hold on tight, okay? Stop staring at yourself, you frick. Can I get back to talking to my friends? Good Lord, girl, sometimes it just be that way. All right, so the base looky like this. I've featured this in the past years ago on my channel. The quality of my videos weren't as crisp, but I feel like now you'll be able to with all the little upgrades that I've done. It is basically a nude. When you go like this, that is what it's gonna look like. Very similar to the MAC paint pots. Not the same quality, but does it work? Yes. Pero ya mija, don't worry, we're gonna try this in today's video. I got another Bella Pierre product. It says Liquid Gold Platinum. It goes for apparently $25. I feel like I've tried it. No, I have not tried this before. This is a liquid highlighter without a dropper. So all you really have to do is kind of do one of these and apply. I think this is actually a really good idea. You can use a sponge with it. You can use a brush with it. You can use your finger. The shade is really nice. That is just like my first impressions on this. I got a brow gel by Can somebody tell me how this is pronounced? Because it's Qveen. But it's a brow gel. It's supposed to go for $16. We've seen this brand in beauty boxes most recently, actually, in the past maybe 6 months. Boxy, Ipsy. I don't think I've seen this though. It's the little brow gel. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna apply the brow gel prior to applying any kind of makeup on the skin and or on the brows, and we shall see. But my brows are very stubborn. Is it a brow gel's fault? Probably not. All right, so I did the first layer. I usually do 2 to really give the product a shot. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna comb a second time. Item number 4 happens to be an eyeshadow palette that goes for $48. Never heard of the brand, but apparently they are Saints, Angels, Sinners Cosmetics. That's a really long name. The name of the palette is Yummy, and it says made with love for EyeScream Beauty exclusively. Okay, so this is not a palette that could be found anywhere else. This was curated specifically for EyeScream Beauty, which I think is really cool. And here is your palette. If you want pops of colors, girl, this is where you're going to get it. I think we're going with this shade because it's shifting and it's yelling at me and it's saying, hello girl, use me. I know, I just shaded the name, but I mean, you can't blame me. It's a really, really long name. However, these colors are really pretty. I'm doing a basic swirl and look how pigmented they are. This is no joke. I just wiped my hands and I still have pigment. That is bizarre. I'm excited for this eyeshadow palette. It's $48 though, kind of pricey, but I'm excited because, oh my God, the pigments look like they are amazing. So we'll see. And then we ended up getting a whole pack, a full-on 6-pack of lippies. Apparently these are the watermelon scented matte lipsticks by K&C Beauty. It goes for $28. I've never heard of K&C Beauty, but the packaging is fun. It's very reminiscent of like Dose of Colors and stuff. Through the packaging, you're able to somewhat see what the shades are. And for those of you who are interested, this is their applicator. Here are the lippies. Look what happened. The alarm system in my house somehow got triggered. The kids started screaming I obviously freaked out. My husband came out to check what was going on, and this is what happened. The edges are dried and they look matte. I think that the swatch was pretty thick, which is why it's taking forever to dry. So I am gonna just remove them. By the way, the foundation I have on my face is a Temu foundation. First time trying it. Don't know if I love it, but y'all know I don't powder my face. And so far she's doing good. So we'll feature that in an upcoming Temu like try on video. But girl, we're gonna move on and play around with the eyes. I'm gonna grab some of the primer and apply that all over the lid. I like that it's a pale nude shade, so you're able to use this with really light colors and or darker colors. Are you gonna get 100% true to color? Typically you do not, unless you had like a white, but you still get the vibrancy of the color that you want. So let's see how this palette works along with Bella Pierre's primer. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip into not Money Bunch, it's Honey Bunch, the matte purple. And let's add that to Le Crease. Gonna build it up out here, and then whatever's left on the brush, bring it forward. I'm still doing that tapping motion. And no, it does not need to be super neat, do not worry. I'm gonna take that same brush, I'm gonna turn it at a side angle like this. I'm gonna blend those edges out. I wish there was like a baby pink in here that I could play around with for the crease, because that would make the gradient and the transition so much nicer. All right, so as we're blending, she's patchy. It's okay, we can build back up, but I want to show you guys. Sometimes, depending on your base and or your eyeshadow formula, it gets a little tricky, and that's okay. Don't give up. Don't think that you've failed. It just means you have to work a little harder. All right, now that I've blended as much as I could potentially blend without making it too crazy, I'm gonna dip back into that purple, and then I'm gonna build the purple right back up, focusing that on the outer corner as we did at first. See, it'll look less patchy once you kind of like work it in. Now I have a flat brush. I'm gonna grab Sugar, and I don't see nothing happening. You're supposed to be giving way more than you're giving. Let's go in with the finger then. There we go, mija. All right. I'm gonna bring it in, but I'm gonna leave this inner like corner, the tear duct area alone for now. I'm gonna go back into that purple, and I'm gonna tap some more of that purple out here. The idea is to make it look like that shade is fading into that matte purple. So once we add that purple on top in the corner, it makes it a lot deeper. The shift is a deeper shift, which is really pretty. And whatever's left, on the brush, I'm gonna bring forward just a smidge. You know that pencil brush that I got in my Chic Beauty Box that I never used? We're gonna use it for one of these colors, and I think that this is already beautiful. So I'm gonna add a little satin, and we're gonna go in with Tutti Frutti because the shift on Tutti Frutti is more of a pink. And I'm gonna add Tutti Frutti here. Yep, it gives me that pink. So I'm keeping it within the same family. This shade here, as you're turning your eye, it looks green, but it also has hues of purple in it, which is why I went with the purple on the crease. And then Tutti Frutti has hues of pink, and pink is the sister from another mister when it comes to purple. So it all kind of works. I added some black liner on the waterline. I'm gonna grab a very like fluffy but dense eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip into Honey Bunch, only the tip of Honey Bunch. I'm gonna tap out, and I'm gonna smudge some of that purple onto that black. I'm not gonna blend down. I'm smudging that black to set it, but also to kind of help that purple shade wrap around very lightly. I move forward, I applied a mascara and some lashes, and here are the eyes. I feel like the eyes are already dramatic as it is, so I'm gonna try the highlighter. I'm gonna do one. I like that this does its own little droppage situation. Like I didn't have to squeeze it or anything. Wow, that's intense. I'm gonna dab and blend. This might, oh God, I'm wiping my hands because this might have been way too much. By the way, this dried down almost like a powder, so I'm pretty sure this can go on the eyes. Like I would use this on the eyes. All right, Bella Pierre, I'm not mad at you for this. They have really great product, but you really have to try it to see whether or not it's worth your time and or money. I don't think I've experienced something that was amiss, but it is one of those things like it's good, but why is it $50? Like that's what I mean by that. I love their setting powders for the face. Definitely worth the price point. And now they have it in 3 different colors. They have the light, the medium, and I think it's called tan. Looks beautiful on the skin. It does dry down fairly quickly, so you kind of don't want to dab and then be like, I'll blend later. you most definitely want to apply and blend as you go, because once you place it, wherever you put it, it's gonna stay. Now the final product we're gonna try for today is going to be one of the lippies. I chose number 1. They don't have any particular name to them. They're numbered. And the reason why I chose it is because the eyes already have a lot going on. I didn't want to go with one of the brighter or deeper shades. So I figured 01 would be great because it's like a very light pinky nude. I don't know how it's going to look on the lips on its own, so I'm going to apply it first, and then if I need to, then I'll blend in a nude lip liner or something like that to kind of like tie it all together. And while my lashes were drying, I decided to read the card, which I typically never do. I'm glad that I did because they're recommending if your lips are dry AF like mine, because you know Johnny always got some dry ass lips. If you tend to have really dry chapped lips, make sure you apply some sort of a balm or hydrator prior to. I did that already. So I'm gonna go in with 01, which is the lightest pinky shade they have. And let's apply. We're gonna go fairly lightweight with it because that swatch that I did on my hand, on my wrist, was pretty heavy. It was just one dip though. It's just a really heavy one dip. And so it ended up taking forever to dry. That's pretty, but I am going to use a lip liner for sure. I'm going to use House Labs RIP lip liner. I'm going to go around the edges just to emphasize the lip a little bit and separate the lip from the rest of the skin because right now it's not washing me out, but it's not doing the most for me. And I don't have to really overdo it. Just a little bit is going to go a very long way. You see, just a little bit. It actually looks really good. Did it dry down? Well, no. But I also have a balm underneath. So it doesn't feel like it's really going to move around like it's not on my teeth or anything. I'm not mad at this. I'm going to see how long this formula lasts. But so far, kind of like it, like a lot. Okay, you guys, and here is the completed look. Of course, if my hair was styled differently and or curled, it would add more drama to the hair. And this like librarian top is just not doing it for the look. I put my hair up because I feel like it looks so much better like this. It exposes everything that the eye is serving. It is time for my product roundup. I changed my mind about the lippies. As I'm talking to you guys, it's chipping off. How does a lippy chip? Girl, it's no. And I exfoliated prior to applying it, but it's really tacky once it dries down and it's getting patchy. So in order for me to avoid it from getting patchy, I have to like do this to get formula back where it was. And there's places that it just won't go back. And it sucks because they smell so good. But it's almost like as if I'm applying tape and the tape is lifting it in certain places. So it's although they're pretty and they smell amazing and they initially went on really nice, when it dries down, it just looks odd and it feels odd. So that's slightly disappointing. See more. It's chipping away. That sucks. The highlighter is an absolute yes. It looks beautiful. And I feel like because it dries to like a powder-like finish, I think it's going to look beautiful on the eyeballs. I think it's a shade that's going to work for so many people. And let's just say that you're like, no, I don't want it all over the eye, but I would like it on the inner corner, like that tear duct area to brighten and lighten the eye. Top notch. It's going to be beautiful. The brow gel. It is a clear brow gel. I did not have high hopes for it, but my brows are not chunky looking and they have actually stayed. Why am I applying more? I don't know. I don't need it. It looks good and it sits in place and it dries matte. I don't have any crunchies. So the brow product, surprisingly, is a yes. The primer. We can't say no to primers because it's a great opportunity to really give them a try and see whether or not it's good quality. This one is nice. I already told you guys that. I've had this before. I played around with it. It is nice. And then the eyeshadow palette. This is a really nice palette. I love that it basically has a ton of pops of colors. I would have liked a crease shade, but I feel like a lot of palettes do that anyway, so it's fine. I was able to create a bomb look. So I am not mad at the palette. I admit I don't think $48 for this palette is absolutely necessary. I'm not going to tell you to run out and get the palette, spend your $48, because at the end of the day, remember, it is an exclusive for the EyeScream Beauty Box. So if you're already getting that, paying $25 for the entire variation and getting this in there is phenomenal. You already know I'm always interested in hearing your feedback, so let me know in the comment section. Did you snag this month's box? Are you excited to get it? What do you think about the palette? Like, I want your full-on feedback on everything that I featured from the EyeScream Beauty Box today. And remember, if you're ever interested in snagging the EyeScream Beauty Box, I have a code in the description box that will allow you to get a discount on your very first box. And if you've enjoyed this video, you do not need to leave the channel. I have so much content already up for you. I know you're gonna enjoy. I'm actually suggesting a few videos here on screen that I think you're really gonna enjoy, so make sure you go check those out, and I'll see you guys over there. Bye guys.